virtual particles are actually fleeting particles, means they exist for a very short period of time. It is a tiny fraction of a second. So those are called virtual particles, and these arise in the study of, if you study quantum field theory, then you will get these particles, name of these particles. There are many particles out of which photon, though photon is not a virtual particle, and photon, this is responsible for electromagnetic forces. Okay, and more particles are there, such as W and Z bosons. W and Z bosons, this is a virtual particle, this is not a real particle. Why virtual particle? What is the difference between real particle and virtual particle? Because virtual particles are particles which are not directly observable. Okay, these particles cannot be detected directly. Yes, indirect ways are there by which we can understand the existence of such particles. But they exist only for a very short period of time, as short as a tiny fraction of a second. Okay, so these ephemeral particles, these are responsible for fundamental forces such as strong nuclear force. Yes, there is one virtual particle called gluon. That gluon is responsible for strong nuclear force. These gluons are responsible for binding the quarks together to form protons, neutrons, or other particles. Then W and Z bosons are there. These are virtual particles. These are responsible for weak nuclear force. In case of beta decay, you can observe, or in case of neutrino particles, neutrino interactions, okay, there you will find the existence of W and Z bosons. Then there is graviton, which is responsible for gravitational force. But gravitons, these are not, actually these are hypothetical. Gravitons are purely hypothetical. There is no direct or indirect evidence for the existence of gravitons. Okay? There is no direct or indirect. This is purely hypothetical. Gravitons. Then Higgs bosons are there. Though Higgs boson, this was discovered actually in case of that Large Hadron Collider. This was discovered when experiments were conducting using Large Hadron Collider. So this is a real particle, but existence of these particles you will find in the study of, or in the experiments of, quantum field theory. Okay, what is the function of this Higgs boson? These are responsible for the objects acquiring mass, means this is responsible for mass. The existence of mass is due to the presence of these Higgs bosons. So, what about, once again I want to mention the same thing, that virtual particles are there. These exist for a very short period of time. These are not easily detectable. These are not directly observable. And these arise due to the inherent uncertainty in quantum mechanics, which is due to the presence of Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. And study of these virtual particles will help you to analyze the fundamental forces. Okay, and the quantum nature of the reality can be easily understood or can be analyzed by using the mechanisms of virtual particles. Okay, so this was all about virtual particles. There are actually so many types of virtual particles. In the study of particle physics, you will get all those things, but in the study of this uncertainty principle and virtual particles, only these names are sufficient to just give you a concept about the virtual particles. Okay. In case of vacuum interactions also, there you will get the existence of virtual particles. If you study Casimir effect, there also you will get those things. So in short, or what is the summary? Virtual particles are particles which exist for a very short period of time. Okay, they are actually intermediate particles. They take part in quantum interactions. Okay. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.